twi do ma yedi no siakase ye de ebesom aseda kese en confirm KFM Musical Center wo moton instruments bi ase ye combo guitar microphone drum set speaker ni anudu ni echuma KFM Musical Center so ya wonsa ebetimi akasa instrument ni abi ubo anan ekopiem ewa santimantema wo mo ewadum wo mo ne Sambra Hotel no ana ebonhwe ni won kramantem ha so wo mo ewa Accra Zongo Lane eno tu betimi akọ no akọji wo instrument ya papa ni bo no so eda form boko sa enso anadada bateka benwe wo mo so eton phones ene ho akade bia say ye iPhone Infinix Samsung yam Tecno ni anu dada bateka ebenye ede ama wo mo ewo kaneshi wo mo eben takwa station pe enwumre wo mo so ebo ye twi do ma ede KFM TV News no ye de ebe so mo sa enso ana talent microfinance enso ye sika krabia aba ebo anipa dodo na mo musika sem ejina ne nan so eno ti se wo ye ankrankran nyume ko sorry school for na mo pa bia ye bi edmo sika esie de talent nkwa ana nyume medio mo ho dance e de ama mantam edunsia no talent for abom homodin edunsia ne mu na eduna aka no wo mo eden hihye pa egu kwam se wo metime edu ho ede amo bibia enyume ko we adaruma no mo bo mechidom ma meden no nsia eye kase no mede ebe so mo nensem no edoso na de ebedi mo akotine ebie ne se Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de abeto dwa se wo September bosumine da etosu edumu no woni nsem twofo ina ebehia atwetwe nkomo ayede mu nsem enso ye de ebebro sa enso ana eye John Kapi so abekasa wochim se eye parents ahodo no munja isa bibia no wo mo di phones emma wo mo koda wo ko school se wo mo fa ko eye exams for ho no so ye de mu ntwem ye de ebebro ye de dwede nsem enso beka ho e de mo cashew eye processes enso de nsem bia betudwa and then you ye bedom esuko e de mo we ni dede nsem no eye nyuntuni D Black wono so wabekasa e de afa rumors e koso a omo eche so we dibi no wo eche se bibisa eni ho eno so ye de mu ntwem ebebro we ni nsem eni afoforo pi ayabo ano e de besu mo se no nsia kase e wo KFM TV ni so kenka fa wotimi kende nwume edin ameje so eni Maame Esi Nkrumah medani me hosima aba me ba nsem no me hyase e de ama ebusia for yegusua ema wakwaba edawasi se oguso etu TV ho a wo hwe no nsia kase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso e kai wo se kase boy etwagu e wo ya abe fontentam fidie ne so Facebook and YouTube KFM TV gin channel to betimi akohwe bi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche no so di egu ase ama me kama ensem no me hyase ede amaodia eye Wonder Madilo wo ye member edma the National Democratic Congress na wo de abetudwa wo chem se eye mentime ho ase conflict a enu esi ewo eye Savannah region wo chese ebe ya ndc amenu ko no mo form na esi form ye papa no mo fa hihye pa ene kwan pangu form se na ebe asa mentime ho ase ye betimi aso ano ewo man mu sesi ade wo de sobo kese ene ebo Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ndc amenu ko ne se wo mo hwe na sa mentime ho ase wo mo enso ano enmenu ya enfama ene se mo di tudwa no ye to aso e de amo
would be for them to strengthen security in that particular area, because it's extremely key. We don't want our neighboring countries to think that we are poor with our security, that our borders are poor, and in these instances you can always have people coming in and causing mayhem and causing trouble. We've been able to protect the country against threats of terrorism. We've not had any incidents whatsoever. We pray that we don't have any of that. We would want them to also engage in strong dialogue and mediation amongst both stakeholders that are involved in these clashes, and also try to provide a lot more humanitarian aid and refugee support. You wouldn't have wished that Ghana would be having refugees, but now we do, which has met us in the way of their leadership, and so it will be good for them to try and attend to this. And I would call on ECOWAS. We now have a new ECOWAS chair, the president of Sierra Leone, President Bo. We would ask him to also try and come together and see how he can support Ghana, be able mediate these issues. But I mean, within the shortest possible time, I would ask the government to pay a closer attention to this, because all of us stand at risk. The entire 15 regions stand at risk.
So de amaudia kwesi kwatin wono so abekasa dia fa helicopter crasher esi wo my Ghana ha wo ages bosmeni da etoso insiano wo chese eyon monyamfo muntala Muhammeda wo fa sa akwenhia so eto anana no won hye no eno ade bia arehuye papa na ginesi a NPP amenyoko no esi se by election ebekọ so ho no wo mu NPP amenyoko no nya ade a wo mo ebegina ato onmonyamfo muntala wo beto ne so aba de biara da esan se kwan ofa so ye no eno ade bia arehuye papa no anakwesi kwatin enso aba montima watch say decision a NPP amenyoko no etake no bold decision no uma ya de ye papa say wo metimi abom homodin etimi dis ginaisie bi say etimi abasa wo mungina by election bia wo temale central ne no ade bia eson buye papa ne sema odi tu dwa no ebi enye.
This election we shouldn't have boycotted same. But that means, come to think of it, there is also another school of thought which I've also argued that it was also part of the bargaining chip. And of course, it was a moral bargain to the NDC that, well, look, if you are also not participating in the Tamale Central election, we expected that you also, exchanged a gentleman's deal by also not participating in that year, so that the parties will be able to hold on to the seats as they were voted for during the 2024 general election. But it appears that the NDC had a very, let's say, creative and smart way of hitting back at us. In politics, ultimately, you can only learn and be better. I do not make those final decisions. I do not see any U-turn as of now until maybe you have any contract.
Adeshman Benuntin same way anakwesi kwate wono so wode abetujo hosa yeto ansem ne so edo akonsem fofo mu de ndedwe abetujo se Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wode abetujo wo chem se wo September bosmene da etoso edu e wa fimpinu ni edu no enum no woni nsem chofa wo mo my Ghana haina ebehia eye nwumre no wo twi pepepe anasa adwumedie no ebehihye so e wo hosa na wo mu chem se eno ade bia odi behihye so se na be ya ebeboa emma eye resetting Ghana agenda no etimi aboa na oni nkitahode oni omwo no wo metimi ahwe no omo edi ni ase na be ya ebetimi aboa na bibia no eye Ghana etimi akonenim na eye ne kasamafo Felix Ofosu kwache wono anogina Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama name a watch say was September bosomene da etoso eye edumo no wo de sa adwumedie no ebe hihye so e wo my Ghana ha woton sa e de afrense twofo a wo mo e wo my Ghana ha na se wo mbra na sankita hode kese no wo mo hwe na woni omo endi se ne be ya ebetimi aboaye papa e wo my Ghana enu nti semwe ana Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wonam ne kasama for Felix Ofosu kwache eso awode abetudwa e wo my Ghana ha KFM TV yenso enwumre ye de bi abesomu ye de wo e konsem foforo mu edia eye onmonyamfo eye dela ede wono so abekasa wo chemu se oye head of public eye corporate affairs e wo my Ghana ha wa bekasa wo chem se eye chief justice Maame Esi Tokono a wo mo etu na de so ne dibre kese ekitano no yetimi aje free ne sem no chese eno eyade bia eyeye papa person say ginesia ndisi ameni okuno esi no eno eyade bia ebeboa amoman no so abibia no etimi akoninim na ndisi ameni okuno abibia some person mu si gina ye bia etimi akontem ede amono no de wodnisa ebesi nebo akase Maame Gertrude Araba Tokono ayetu no ade ene ne dibia yaje free ne sem no e decision pa ena ndisi ameni okuno Wometimi esi ewo my Ghana nesema oditu dwa no KFM TV nyumi yeto aso edi ama
Maame Tokonu so di sika tu kwan ya ma oba na ka $13,300 $13,000 odi mo de buy
I don't hold the accounts for
Tie Maame ni me say kwan ya me tu e spend $6,000 odi sika ko ya ma o say aka say $1,300 $13,000 mo de buy how ena kro no na e dey
oh
yeah wo to kwan UTV
oh 19 years
yeah wo to
watena se wasiri
na se time o ye
judgment
be the chief justice na bi man wo ba no around 24 to 25 26 years ya mfa mom ye no come on no And I want or not the 19 years or the back. Within 19 years at the back. Time one night, Chief Justice in the man. Now, we will ban no swa, no debate 26 to 27 years. You have money at the moment. Chief Justice. Wouldn't say Emramuno in Simbu, I can want a stated misbehavior. Obi the petition about Emiadoko, you are set to committee. Now, I a press conference. No, I press conference say, damn the law. Damn the law. Owi ye no afetiri. Akwa kosrem kofo say yenkom kan kire man pinjo mama say osre no ara. Say ye be yiri firi hokura. Ni sika kakra ne retirement benefit obagin die. Ye fa manu ye fa no che no. Ye fa no nche no. No onya ne retirement. E na me be ko radio so. E na be ka che mama tokonu say o man pinjo mama say be nim no. Oyo obi a onye vindictive. Enti say obi etumi di asem abamo di akọ council of state. My council of state said there is a prima facie against her there on resigning. Resigning nothing sika kofi. Nako over 60 something thousand or so at 1 month, every month, no. For salary coffee. Maame Emuame. Eno odi asem no ebe gina bontene. Maame fi be gina bontene tetemu. Sabe ka no kukuro no. Maame de be gina bontene keka. Esan se wo se emra no onfa mra no nyehwe. Ena enne emra no aso ne ko aso ne nan afa no wonsu. Esu a wonsu o se yenye ne de now nene amagache na semu o kan kwa na ye me yakakra se ne boni o ye no enka ye mfa nche no na me bi sa se ye won konfo mako jaila o ko jail kitwe bi because me bo aso kitwe bi o ko jail because wa fa obi ni 20 Ghana cedis o ko jail because e come na di no akofo obi bi ane ye de mu nyina ko jail na se wo a wo hwe mmara so o Ghana ha we say birth certificate. So, Maame Tokonu say birth certificate is not proof of citizenship. Or your whole lecture. Say the entire Supreme Court rule say because birth certificate we Ghana has a year. We to me fan control medini. Maame Tokonu. Now that same person tumbura bumra so. Hey, Maame no adia wo ye ni say the only mistake she made was the fact say me fi say okofa Godfrey Dame as the lawyer. Or your lawyer, or he has the right. But you see, one money you know maybe are too political. When you done for your sem, you didn't encrat a common penny. A man penny, there are some Council of State. Out of 32 members, 32, 31, and a 2 aba. 31, a 2 say.
One abstain.
Yeah. Almost 2 aba say. Who are some way so ansanti. Prima facie established against you. And who say, so be actual petition near the Council of State, not Council of State, nipa 31 said there be assembly or and say what they so go just say, yeah, politics. I say we ain't politics. Now my rule nam Commonwealth, none nam ECOWAS, none nam Supreme Courts, none nam Supreme Court, no co Supreme Court or the December 4.
Adeshima Benuntin same way and Ora de la Edem or de Etudema when in some for Shire one you more etching como yedo et one seven so I consent for Mudia and the day a year teacher for car ye post your mono so a demonstration cassia or more etching se best 13 months near woman sanka woman salary and no and so and more desa or ye chess way at the shares or much as is there or more shall buy any so bet me 8 years as a canina a dear mom say one more pay our Monsanka and no air de be a mom who chum ye papa don't be dimpo no I din Eddie a mom and unti and mujina so edis our ye chewe she shall send a bear gun and penny for a bit me a hunasika will meet you Eddie Amao.
Yes, we are owing. Yes, our creditors are after us. Ghana should speak for us. Ghana should speak for us. We have nowhere to sleep, yet we are expected to go back to the classrooms to teach. We know it is our responsibility as teachers to go out there to teach. Where do we sleep? Where do we put our heads? The mattress we lie on, we even bought it on credit. Our creditors are after us. Ghana, the whole world, speak for us. The injustice is too much. We are human beings. We have wives, we have children, we have families, and we have responsibilities as well. where do we begin our life? Should we begin our lives on paying debts? Is that what we wish for ourselves as a country? Ghana, stand up and speak for us. Colleagues from the universities, almost all of us are yet to be issued our staff ID numbers. In addition, there are a few colleagues whose appointment letters are still on process at the various regional education offices due to some administrative errors that could be easily addressed. These colleagues were rightfully employed and even duly validated when the Ghana Education Service called for a validation exercise in March 2025. Yet, their documents remain unattended to, leaving them stranded and without pay. Is it a crime to be a teacher in Ghana? No. Who have we offended? No one. Fellow Ghanaians, colleague teachers, friends from the media, and members of the general public, this situation is unacceptable. Teachers cannot continue to serve without pay while the state benefits from our labor. We are human beings with families, responsibilities, and dignity. We know that His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, the President of Ghana, is a listening president. We humbly call for his urgent intervention to ensure that the Ministry of Finance releases the necessary funds to pay our salaries and arrears without further delay. We are hereby giving notice that if by the end of September 2025, we are not issued our staff ID numbers, validated and paid our salaries and arrears, we will stage a massive demonstration on the principal streets of Accra to register our displeasure and the hardship we are going through. Finally, we wish to inform the general public that after today's press conference, we will proceed to petition the Trade Union Congress, that is TUC, the Christian Council of Ghana, the Office of the National Chief Imam, the Islamic Clerics, the Catholic Bishops' Conference, and other civil society organizations to add their voices to our plight. We are not here to threaten or undermine the educational system we so much cherish. We are here to appeal passionately for fairness, justice, and the immediate release of our long overdue salaries. We count on the support of the media and the people of Ghana to amplify our voices until
for enunti teacher for a post your for crown woman and omodia de we ekwama Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and this amenyo koninia say say ade wo mo 13 months salary arrears no mo share na wo muntua ne nia farm mo ne no ade bia ebetimi abo mu ye papa ya to asem ne so edo akonsem fufo mu dia penny a oda waye ano woye head of public affairs edema West African Examination Council John Kapi wono su abekasa ensem we di ode kwama wofo ahodo mo my Ghana han pimpi na wo momba etwon so hwe wo chese sesi ade omo de tab no ato mobile phones any electrical gadget ahodo a nkodai wo mo de ko examination hall no wo chese sesi ade wo mo hwe na wo monja na wo de kokobo we kwama awofo se wo mo hwe no momma omomba amfasa bibise enkopie mu ewo schools ahodo a wo mo kosi ewu se school ni bi ekita phone ana bibi ade a wo mehwa ma school mra no eni wo mo edi ni ye papa nti awofo ne form mba enhye dem na efuto bi e ho no wo mo fa mo ne no ade bi a ebetimi aboa ama ye nyina yasum adwen ewo my Ghana ha sen so hwe bi edu eso ane se mo de tu dwan enyume KFM TV ye de bi eso
should desist from providing for their children, because at BEC I believe that, well, much as maybe some of them are big enough to earn money, a child who is in JHS3 certainly would have gotten a phone from the parent. And so if the child is going to write examination and you say, for this week I'm taking your phone away from you, you have not done anything wrong. On the contrary, you are serving a good purpose to help the child to be independent in the work that
for John Kapi ne sema wono so wode etu dwane ne numre yesu ye di bi ebesom ye de wo concern from dia enche bia na Minister for Communication odmonya for Sam Nate George Edbetu dwa wode nhihye we ko edema multi choice wo my Ghana watch say DSTV nkebe ya wo channels no mo hwe na ebo no mo entete so eno koye twina mentwe wo my Ghana hase ya ne no na nya asem ketu akra ne mra Woman stakeholders are who do our multi choice, Munya Kitahudiano, and they do a multi choice inside the character about Montima Muchese. Sa directive Minister for Communication Sam Nate George Eddie Abeto when him say there were more agiatum and into a measure now more channels Niniano. Say was a woman to so mashe no my Ninia Eddie Abuasen a baby asum ebetimi adweno enu nti sama eye Minister for Communication onmonyam for Sam eye na te George wo de ebetu dwano wo mu de wo maso mu se twetwe wo mo agina wo a wetu a wo mo behwe e de aye adwuma e wo my Ghana same way ana ende do DSTV penny for wo mo so wo mo de abetu dwa e wo sa ye gina eye wo mo ensemi so na etwa ye ho akwaja aboa fon krato abaye ba nsem no e do so pa na meto aso e de ama.
Yo, I'm for and I am Makwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. The Tosumi, no, who free a Kumasa come that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumuno, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop on any Sambra Hotel and the Dinja anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel a woo sunny at the cop, Nankane and Hagan Hono, Anne, a hot and a KFM musical shop. Dear Tosumi, no, yet be no fofro. Now, dear Akan said, if you dear papa, a timiche, the Odia sorry, dear Udi grow agro ahudo. Tuma dear be a woody obey here a young fiddy musical instrument piano, a KFM, into a say Ghana Muntie Asante Mai Muntie, a KFM musical shop, Anna Sabre, Yapian fofro Monuchai, a war Premper the second street. Ufi old man come down and now sunny Eddie co adumno and Udu Sambra Hotel Quantana so now while done on Sunny Faso a hot anas KFM musical shop ye a war Yani Sambra Hotel and ever anymore ya chow abribia
Gran Messi Sir may I proud and I say may you jar ne free Kumasia Dum KFM instrument store. Obi bisa sa se bo men fo dia ah wo to no wo ni si da wo de niam papa e gira wanim na wo to no wo say yes wo to no bibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi Adum se mi gira ho na me to no ma bi ti nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi gira no wo be try ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kana u ensamfu ayi.
Medo benami Ghana duko do ajakple ho duko kata. Mie cho nyanyu ade vena mi cho Talent Microfinance Limited Gajradopa. Mie wona susu savings, adishie, school buafo, cashback, ple bubua okata. Nenyebe egajom de mi agbo la letie tomegbeko aten aho gadodo. Kenenyebe egajom vivi la nenyebe o gahia ola atenwava ava de ogai kenehia fa.
Tanenyebe mi foncho mi afa jom yo kenye mi afa gadodo nyawa. Business loan elemiashi, church finance elemiashi, salary loan elemiashi, eye bubu oli kenye personal loan. Eye nenyebe mi foncho business loan a enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao nenyebe washigba keke alum eleswe we have talent mi pepe gede nwo nenye washigba leswe ne woge wo keke gede ji to talent pomonu ome nenye be mi foncho mi afa salary loan a enye gado mo mi kemi vuna mi afa jirudu dola nke ga nyo he ya va talent wo pay slip pay bank statement ye kwenye nwi hia o na koko ho salary loan le rate nwe to keke akeji church financier personal loan va nenye habobo masoli hama eji fufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe keke mie flegeno na no hem v choji nto jinwade vare kwereka mon popo kai ganyu he ya talent kuna poke ya ole chagbagba do tare talent bena wo gado monwa anobo buenami akpenami
etibe ya nyafi ke talent la
talent microfinance jengo amegan shipe ape Letina tejipo hotame.
Miape kapomoye nya 050-129-1298. Hello 050-128-9119. Talent. Oga kwamanu banta.
Talent Microfinance, your channel of wealth.
Adeshimamba Yeguswa Emma Wakwaba Eda Wasise Nyume Yeguso etu TV ho a wo hwe no nsia kase ewo KFM TV ne so because so kai wo se kase boy etwego ewo Abel Tintam video ne so Facebook and YouTube KFM TV channel to with me ahwebi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche ne so de gu ase ama me kama me to ansem ne so de akonsem from dia eye aboso kan spare part dealers association eye wo mo general secretary eye gifty love lag eye na fia no wo no ana bekasa wo chim say eye foreign traders a mo my Ghana ha wo so mo aboso kan abibia no wo mo edele ewo spare parts no mo che say wo mo ndamien say sa wo mo shop say wo my Ghana ha no entitu ani aboso kan wo mo tutu sa shops ni niemu na nenti a wo mo de sa hyewe abane say mo che say sa nkofo foreigners wo mo ebegu eye aboso kan ma eye Ghana fo no wo mo nooma na abibia nkofo ento esa se kwan mo fa tutu mo nooma no eno eye ade bi ha adwen ye papa no ti na association na ayeti ko a wo mo ehse wo mo na me esa se wo mo fa hwe na sa wo mo shops no wo mo entutu ni ne manye sa wo be ma Ghana mra no eni wo mo edne se ne efata wo mo sema wo mo de tu dwa na enyumbe ye to aso ede am
I'm the General Secretary of Aboso Council Dealers Association, and my chairman, Henry Ochu Jr. He is engineering all this issue. We have seen that the foreigners are disturbing us. Government has come, government has gone. They've not been able to do anything about this issue, and this is affecting we, the members of Aboso Council, and so we are taking it upon ourselves to handle this matter internally. We've given them information that they should willingly close their shop by themselves and then come and sit down with us. We've given them Wednesday, 2 o'clock, for their leaders to come and sit down with us. So that what we have, we will tell them. And you all know that petty trading is for Ghanaians and Ghanaians alone. And so they cannot come and do petty trading with us here. Their own is to come and supply and go. So we expect them to do that. They should just come, supply, and then take your money and go. But they should not come and do petty trading here with us. We will not allow that. It's been going on for too long. And this time, it's becoming too much.
How is that affecting business?
Yes, it's affecting us because they have their own way of bringing the goods without passing through the approved way. And so they can sell it cheap. Sell it anyhow. They don't do duty. Don't do anything. They have their own ways to bring the things. And we don't have that. And they have a way of getting money. We don't have that. We don't have support. Nobody is supporting us. Even if you go to bank, you want money, 36%. It's not that it has come down. It's not easy for Ghanaian business people. The SME and the petty trade, it's not easy. And so we are saying that we need the government to listen to us. They should put their foot down so that this matter will be solved once and for all. But this time, we the association, we have taken it upon ourselves to deal with this matter internally here, because it's affecting we the directly. So we want to deal with this program directly. We are giving them 3 days to do this. Today we'll go round, we'll go humbly talk to them for them to understand. Then we talk to their leaders on Wednesday. If they hit to listen to us, that's where we bring in the authorities. We send our letter to the police, give them 5 days, and then write a letter to all the institutions that are supposed to come in. And then from there, we do what we want to do.
Which means that from today to Wednesday, you will go around to have a peaceful discussion with them.
Yes.
You know. So is the trade minister aware of this? The
No.
happenings in...
Yeah, we've not informed them. But I'm sure the GIPC is aware. We've not informed them because we want to deal with the matter internally here ourselves. We talk to them, dialogue with them, for them to understand what we want, what we are saying. After that, after 3 days, if they don't listen, that's where our letters will go around, give the police 5 days, and then do what we want to do.
I want to understand why this issue keeps coming up, but then is it coming on the back of the recent announcement?
Yeah, to answer me, so Edo, I concern from the Edu Copium, I was say, I know Asantemantem, na Nana Quaco, Amankwa, Sako, the hour tosso, you know, no, I know your henny, I was see, no, I know the Abetuja watch him say, 250 bed Asante Regional Hospital project, our Moya Hono, a Kame ISSR project, Ache Papa, and it was share Ghana penny for, and it teach you any Ghana bias, is here there. Emre Eduse was so much money at the Beshe, a month for ya, was Sewa, NASA, a 250 bed hospital, no more share, now more Enginia, Essence, no air, Debia, woman, did us see papa, or more edgy says, Sire, Sabia, we will see Edimoma, a dear betty me, a boom, ye papa, Pamatime, Mofono, a Bibian, or my pomo, dear Honsem, and also, it's me agent, as soon as bois, a young potem of Fonia, Senebeya. A Asante mine so won't bet me in ya a sabia kesia bako or Nessa Mawadi to join me and so ye to us so Ediamo.
A pass who share sentimentum home. Yana a baby OCCA in Chankuntumbu. Why? Asante is the populous nation in Ghana. There was a baby so here Greater Accra Regional Hospital. Compare that to Asante Regional Hospital. If your hospitals are one cry, numerous people share Asante region. What? It is a year, and a banker saw your regional hospital. What do you know? One we shall say 2012. Sadly, baby, I'm share 2015 1 year commission. So we are no say shall say 2015 or 2020. 2020 no say anyway. The Union Commission we are 2025 still undone. Still undone. So where do you go? Elephant ever. Still undone. I'm so sorry, sir. If you dare a buy a crab than our expiration time, a woo. It's a young in 10 months, you seem to be no expiration time. A wounded could be any position now, also an any Juma. Where do you go? Kidding, assess a car. Share and there. A condition will go in none in either way. Assess it. So where do you stand? Can associate in idea? Oh, it is a very day, a year. Ukujia said, okay, if you did the person go. Now, 2 4 was so pesca yet, confidential hospital. But it has come, so why? On the other hand, we can say, oh, as a man, America. So because I come back, share a baby barn, go to Amasamai. Share interchange, Yayana Masamai.
Ebusia for ye do et one semne so akonsem for more I do copium was Savannah region na a police public relation officer chief inspector Grace a year edru wa boatin wono so e dia betuja watches and de no wo mo eko hu a body bia eno no obema ana nipa bonfo bi etimi abonu to a wo mo agina na tunwe mo mo chese ma wo munya asute se bibi sei esi oho no wo mo so ebo anan ekopie mo ewo bia ya incident ni si omo chese sa nipa bonfa omudi ewuse no sesi ade wo mo nsa enso mu ne mo mra wo mo ekoto sa bartender ho na ade a ya boni tu a wato anana ewo nsedo no ana posifo e de abeto yo mo chese sesi omo hu sa de we wo mo ahyase e de hwehwemu kese pa egu kwam se ne be ya sa nipa bonfo no wo metimi hu mo ina no mo chese wo mo a wo mo di sa nyamra semwe ensa so mo a Ghana mra no womo ebehwe amani omo di ni ye papa esa se muntimi enje obi nkwa emfa free ni sasa keke na wonfa wo ho nenam ho wo mugu so a hwehwemu na nsa so mu dia ya de aga na ma no eni wo mu ebedi ne ye papa na sa brante yi ne body no wo mu de ne kopiem ewo St Anne's Catholic Hospital eno ewo Damango eho ana wo de body no akọ tre a wo mu echese wo mu egusu a wo mu ye hwehwemu ede afọ na asem no se ne ebekwa kosibia no wombema obibia aso ati wo ho no ntin semwe anna enwumeyen so ye de abesomo ewo savannah eye mantem ho ye de wo free sansem no akonsem fufom dia eye members a wo mo ewo Resurrection Power New Generation Church asori ho bebu na ho no e de oye chekese ehihye so ende wo mo chese asori penifo na wo mu dia asori nanim e kamia ye se asori sika no wo mu di ne se ne fata bia se ne wo mu pese mu di ne bia no womo edi eno enenam so ama mo so womo de oye check ese we ahihye so mo chese se mpenifo ne ntimi ambe ya account enfa mo a womo asori ne de nya ade a won beko na se preaching beko so pa de ebi ensida kosi se mpenifo ebetimi afro mo atena se na akonta bi e ho no womo egudi achom na nya ade a womo ebetena sidin ama bibise etimi akoso e wa asori ni mo womo nsem a womo so enwumei ene oye check course no ye de bi eso
no account, no preaching. This is not say you the assumption you can. Assumption you know one. Assumption now we can play. Assumption can call you the event. This is
Adeshima Benunti Resurrection asori for no anomodi so ye check esi we hihye so mo chese ese asori mpenifo no entimi ambe ya account amfa mo mbebu nkonta nya ade a preaching bia ebekọ so ewo asori ho no ntin semwe anomoso wo mo de abetudio kosa ye do free sansem no akonsem fufum dia commercial drivers a wo mo ewo brekum sampa e de abetudio mo chese sesi ade wo makwan no ekamia esese ne edu no eyade a enye kwa ema abibia no kwan ne sofa no aye hu enu nti omu sie Ghana penifo se enu ya wo ntumi ntwa omuni embehwe ona sa kwan no wo mu siesie emfa mo we sa driver for no wo fa so a eyade a wo mu ebreye papa wo mu nsem a wo mu di tu dwa no ebi
Ebi arapa by 30 series we go 50 series enji arapa 30 series arapa na yana ewe ma from kwan nam so a ka na ehu kakra but awie boy hu ko do dia na kwan no awie na kwan na keke aye hard ntu na nso awobre abasa na ewiki karen tempa eni ntu anyu duna abade aye 250 cedis no ya wo sha ba na oni mo brade boy nti je ye sha ebe boy ma ye tiba kwa ka na ye de bia ye je nti sa wo ba blantem wo ba ntem dia wo bonya kaska no mana wo ba na so dia boy de da ho ye beje nti sa aye se ya wo se yankasa ye chinwa omu ye ibone da bia omu de mu di jae wa sha se nti de ka chama se kwa de mu je se amaye nti wo person wo ba dia kaska ma mu yedu ade se amu tunye mam nti ba bo awo na bra na wo ba na da ba for ya so e so ya twan wo
kwan na mu su ko sunya ba ko ba yise ko magazine ko to dade e shim na mesre ne se no kwasem kwan se bebi adu no simple so animoni me omo be ye maya aban e twemu o de greda e be si ma disease assembly dia enka omo fa grade sa grade anya de entwa kwan so maye iye okay bai unam so a because say quota no mo tutu nti no ama abo na yiyi unam so a in fact how kwan maye nti yesre aban panyifo ene tituro nanano bebu ko toje pa ma cho se omo moaye
mimi hunu se kwan na omo ye no esere ye bo abrabo aye maktan ye nkoye ni asetere ne sen John president dada office wa ne wase abai ne de oyeye no from Brekum to refugee camp no se ba bia woden wo ye Brekum to Tenjere ya kai na etutui na so ba no so beto aso beti ba bia ne ha on de ko tie konwa so anko etutu wo nanim nti ya besro mo na say so president bai obese yebo senka July no obema contract abaso but yase atene foforo say Manchester ndi enimi boso me nkrin contractor ebeba ti bo so say nka yesre no onfanya adwuma man na so de be adwuma nso a onye ni yie preko say yankonsan ya chibiem
ebusuafo enu nti semu ya na driver fa wo mo ewo brekum so mpa wo mo so wo mo de abetudwa mo de kwa gama wo mo de kwa ma Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say nwenimu ya ekwan no wonfa contractors embegu se na be adwuma ebetimi akoso ewo ho e de abon ye gina wo mo nsemi so na amadane me ho sima ba me ba me de nsem no eko edwedi
Fraba ejaso ni o yanom ehyen a use fuel we so yensesa oil ne wo hia ene ni key ehyen egumechi nyina eye lip moto Giomi anase nami eyemu bia won sabeka wo KFM Limited e wo Ghana ha lip moto abefu kansa abi yanom emwedene sanso efe wa hwe interiors here ka hear me Timothy see and you friend on lip motor. I want 3 modes of driving. Obetimi a switch it, so open temo a, obe in the sports mode. So person will save you battery. Obetimi use economy mode. Na say won pentem na wope wo normal riding so a, your friend of standard. Wo charge wo battery within 6 hours a. Ebetumi do wakokumasi aba. Metre air 310 kilometers. Enti woni how. Obetumi so the 3 hours fast charger. A charge na na you full. Bonama no kumasi aba say no me try the aka no Giomi ne awo hia ne key make sure say key ne ben wa wo hwese na interior on it na black and white papa so no FSN yo wa hwe screen tentin e bo ma hu car no battery aka na ma hu mileage nso wo so when so de etu kwan 320 kilometers and sana was our charge. Ubetimi a charge in 6 hours. Fast charger 3 hours. A barefoot if you so. Ubetimi a driving in 3 modes. A yes standard, sports, and now say economy. So what pentem to say me yanum choose sports was say. Ubetimi to quite fi hakokubase. Ama battery ni bi swak because a 320 kilometers. Who charging 6 hours, which means your full battery. Now, when you fast charge and swap, 3 hours per your set. Making sure so okay in the car when you saw working. Will be a door and I start. Chili Giobi, black and white. Makuma swat. Man, some cow dear. You check the akana. Yeah, no. I bet for the any mubakunio. The Awiano key. Making sure so key in the band when you saw working. We all know F. Let a woman sit down. A gray ni your one would do me, the any hakakra, any dear mood. As also was squeeze me, way, and more information of we are can in winning. I said, that's your bonum papa, your friend entertainment, the Awiano, Anne. And that's over to me, so I drive in 3 modes, just like the others, standard, and I say, sports. So open them up. Car way so, a bet to me to Kwaya Kokumasiaba, 330 kilometers. The chema udu crowd to make Jesus on one bonum kakra and Sunday do. Who charging 6 hours, sir? No. So, bet you miss charging 3 hours. If you're no fast charge. And you know, KFM Limited, and they are big just so. Fraying near me own Sanka what the intentem. So, open installment, a high purchaser, and train one nasi. We've got you solid. Yanume, on Sabechimia Fidie Mubia, our KFM Limited. On Sabeke Fidie no which Yanon Kakra, way Unyano Bebia, a KFM Limited. Fraying ever sort out.
Amba iguswa emama kwaba edama sise nyumre mugusu etimo TV ho amohwe no nsia kase wo KFM TV ne so me koso eka wo se kase boyi etwego ewe abefo ntentam fide ne so Facebook and YouTube KFM TV GH eno to betimi akohwe bi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche no so de egu ase amame kama metu ansem ne so de amodi a edwede nsem ana edu so na ndedwe acting director general at the National Service Authority SA Felix Jenfi wono ana beto just say ade wo mo assign ne say won ko Ministry of Finance na changes ahodo a abemu a de ma National Service Fund won ko hwe na sansem ne nia wo mo hwe enka na no ana wo mo echem say wo January bosume emo e wo 2025 mo ana de break ase we wo mo de share papa insa na kame aye say sesia no posting de ma National Service personnel no delay ye papa pansa yetimi afasa nkrofo no eno ana penifo echem say wo mo dwen ho a wo mo entia say enimo enim ya sansesan we etimi aba wo mo edwuma no eno ana nam so man penifo the acting director general at the National Service Authority Felix Jenfi wo modern no ekopim Ministry of Finance woni omo enkodin kita hode na senia etie no nenti a wo mo delay no wo mo ntimi enka bibia enche no no so won fa ano emu aye enfa bre no nti sesi ade Felix Jampo Jenfi no we kodi Ministry of Finance a wo mo ekohwe na nsembia wo no wo mo assortini nia de ama wo my Ghana no nti semwe ana de abetu dwa ye de mo konsem fufom dia association the cashew processors wo my Ghana ha enso de abetu dwa wo mchem se wo mo ehwe nim se wo afibia mu no 2026 no wo betimi enya 85,000 metric tons the ma cashew wo my Ghana ha wo mo che se eno de bia ebeboa ye papa ma bibia no ejuma dodo na etimi abo my Ghana ha bebu no a wo mo nya ejuma ye no wo mo so wo mo nsa etimi aka ejuma wo ho sa mo che se eno de bia ebetimi aboa ye papa na okopiem bia ebiti setechiman sunyane ene ne importem ahodo cashew ejuma no de ekoso wo ho ye papa na sesi ade wo mo pese wo mo prove champion for se ejuma we de a ejuma esombu ye papa eno ti wo mo hwe nim se annual bia no afibia no 85,000 metric tons de cashew ana obetimi enya wo man Ghana ha eno ebetimi aboa ama wo ejuma no eno so etimi akonkan de amobibia wo man Ghana eno ti semwe ana cashew processors a wo man Ghana ha no wo mo so wo mo de abetudwa ye gina mo nsemi so na ye de edwade nsem ni ni aba na wie ye na mada ne me ho sima aba me ba me de nsem no ekọ enijedi. Ye de wo ekwa ni jede nsem dia Ghana nyumtini D Black ono so abekasa wo che se sansem keka etwego wo abefo ntentam fidie nsu se wono oye dadaba enna wo ye dibi ni ade no wo che se wono wenya ne sao esansem mra wo so no me onya mfinhia du emienu no ana ni papa ebuja no nti ono wa breye papa ntemu amufi se onya ne fofofo no wo che se bibisa ensi de biada esanse jumaden ana ono ankasa wo boy ya what be a CEO Edma Black Avenue Music wo my Ghana na enye ne se wonya no fofofo ana sesi a we bedu sa tibia wedum wo che se jumaden eni odin ana etimi ede no ebedu sa mpempe so enu nti sansem a abibia no wo mo eka se wo no ye dibi eni ofiri sikem ni ade wo che se bibisa eni ho enu nti uti obi asem a hwehwem ansa wetimi aka ne senia wo so obekan D Black wono so ne nsem anwume no wode abetudwa no na KFM TV yenso ye de bi ebesomo yegina eni dede nsem so na anwume no si akase no ye ninia aba na wie yensem no na edoso ye papa na de di mo akotine ebi ene se Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edi abetudwa wo chim se wo September bosomeni da etoso edumu no ya dia woni nsem twofo nya ebehia ewo man Ghana ha ye de munchemu ye de ebro sa enso so ana John Kapi enso abekasa wo di kokobo ekwama ewufo a wo mo ewo my Ghana say wo mo hwe na phones a wo di mo mo ba say wo mo fa bra examination for ho no wo mo enjai eno so ye de mu nsem ye de ebro ye de dwede nsem ense ka ho edema edumi cashew eye process a wo my Ghana ha echim say afibia no wo mo ede eye 85,000 metric tons of cashew and I did beba or my Ghana hand so ye did munchi mo ye de ebesum ye de ni de nsem ense ka ho edema nti ni di black enso echim say wo no na wo nye dibi na wo bre ye papa fa adwumadin ene de dwe ede no ebedu bebi a wodu we ni nsem ene afufo bi enwumi ye bo ana ye me okin kan fa me de besum se no sia kase e wo KFM TV ne so me kai wo se kase bo edwumi ko bi adaroma ano mo me chido KFM Musical Center that about take up and a talent microfinance or more ano mo so ye ma cinema me de no sia kase me de ebesum ye do bi bia se se enwumi oje bre etina mo TV ho abohwe ye da production team ni na so ase se enwumi wo mo so ebo ana no sia kase ye de ebro working kan for enwumi wo team nka edin ameje so enema esi ya from